Are you losing in PvP because you keep on getting caught in one-shot combos or simply can't find opportunities to use your own combos? Well, I might know why. Movement is extremely important in Bloxfruit's PvP, as it lets you be able to react faster, dodge enemy attacks, and be more unpredictable during fights. This video will cover the top 10 movement tips, tricks, and techniques you need to know to completely master movement and start dominating in PvP. Tip number 1. Always dash. So to start off the video, always dash. I see way too many players just running or walking around, and that's how you get punished. If you haven't realized already, dashing is way faster than plain running, which makes it way harder for people to predict or aim their moves at you. You should basically just never walk in PvP. Every bit of movement should be a dash. Even when you're feeling lazy or stalling, still tap Q or dash often to stay unpredictable. Tip number 2. Don't move straight. If you move in a straight line, you're basically asking to get comboed. Never go in one direction for too long. Instead, you should change directions every now and then and fit in some air jumps in between, because if you move in patterns that are hard to read, you'll naturally dodge a ton of abilities. Tip number 3. Use movement moves effectively. People often underestimate how much mobility their abilities actually give them. Almost every single fruit has at least one move that doubles as a movement tool. Portal is literally built for movement, Sanguine Art Z is great for gaining height, and there's still way more moves that boost your mobility. So yeah, don't use them only for offense, because sometimes, you never know, they can actually save your life with their mobility. Tip number 4. Skull Guitar Boost. The Skull Guitar Boost, or simply SG Boost, is one of the most important techniques you need to know before getting into serious Bloxfruit PvP. So if you didn't know before, because of the way your avatar is animated when using Skull Guitar's M1, it can actually boost the length of your dash when timed properly. When mastered, you'll literally look like you're exploiting. To do it, simply use Skull Guitar M1, dash, and jump at the same time, and there you go. This technique is so important that I'll be telling you more ways to make this truly game-breaking in the next few tips and tricks, and the best part is that you're not gonna get banned from it since it's so widely used now. Tip number 5. Flicks and Ragdoll. So flicks and ragdoll control. This one's all about camera and speed. When you want to rapidly move a long distance, flick your camera fast upward. This will ragdoll your avatar slightly, and if you use the Skull Guitar boosting technique while you're ragdolled, look what happens. However, do note that not all moves can provide ragdoll, and some are easier than others, which is why the next tip will help you get ragdolled way more consistently. Tip number 6. Bug Avatar. This one's a bit dependent on your wealthiness, but top ladder players use this constantly, the bug avatar trick. Now I know that you might have heard other YouTubers say to keep your avatar as small as possible, but that is actually misleading. Instead, go for the ones I'm showing here. Basically, there's this type of avatar that looks super goofy but gives you an edge in PvP. They do cost some Robux though, and they work by making it way easier to ragdoll yourself, which is crucial in Skull Guitar boosting as mentioned before. It also makes your Sanguine Z launch yourself when used. Tip number 7. Accessories. Movement isn't just about mechanics, it's also about gear. First of all, get rid of all accessories like Dino Hood, Pilot Helmet, Pale Scarf, Hunter Cape. We don't need those. Instead, go for the Kitsune Ribbon, the ultimate accessory to make your mobility way smoother. If you're serious about PvP, prioritize accessories that make your movement cleaner over raw damage, because if you can't get hit, you win. The reason why we're gonna choose Kitsune Ribbon over all other speed boosting accessories is simply because of the dash boost buff. Now you might be wondering why we don't just use the Dino Hood instead. Well, if you're gonna use Dino Hood, it's gonna be essentially useless in air. And to perform Skull Guitar boosting to its maximum potential, you need to ragdoll yourself, which is done in the air. So that brings me to my next point. Tip number 8. Always be in the air. This one's huge. Always stay in the air. Ground PvP is risky because you're easy to aim at, and some hitboxes are bigger when you're grounded. In air fights, however, you've got 3D control. Up, down, side to side, jump, dash, fall, repeat. It makes you unpredictable. If you think it's cowardly to play in the air, think again, because every single top ladder player prefers air PvP over ground PvP. It's simply more skill to play in all dimensions rather than on a flat surface, and if your opponent doesn't know how to PvP in the air, that's just a skill issue for him. Tip number 9. Air Flash Step. Flash Step isn't just a ground move, You can use it in mid-air too, and it's insanely strong if you time it right. Try using Flash Step in the most unpredictable moments to completely catch your opponent off guard and start a quick combo. To do it, simply spam Flash Step while aiming at the enemy, and there you go. Tip number 10. Drop up and down in air. And finally, learn how to drop up and down mid-air properly. Don't just stay floating at one height. If you stay at a consistent altitude, enemies can easily predict where to aim at. Drop down fast, then dash or jump right back up. It makes your movement look random and forces your opponent to miss. You can also bait attacks by dropping slightly, then rising back up as they waste their skills. To finish the video, do you want to switch fruits to boost your movement but don't know any combos? Well, check out these two videos to maybe inspire yourself.